Hello, and welcome to episode 27 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. My name is Akira Green Bonner. I am married and I love saying my full name. I'm a green girl, I'm a Bonner girl, I'm Akira Green Bonner. And on Saturday, Cinco de Mayo was my second year wedding anniversary. So I am super stoked. I love my husband so much, and I'm really excited for some reason, even though it's past already. But that's like married life, you're always excited. I guess. I am coming to you from Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my amazing husband and my beautiful baby boy Aiden, who is almost 4 months old. That is insane. So you can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_, or you can find me on Ravelry as Kira Green 95. There is also a group for the podcast, the Knitting Annihilator podcast group. Go in there, definitely join the group and share, introduce yourself, or ask any questions or anything like that. Today is May the 8th, and it's evening time, like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And I'm sorry this is getting to you a little late. I started work about 2 weeks ago, coming back from maternity leave, and that's been really interesting to try to get everything situated. But I'm slowly but surely coming up with a strategy, so hopefully everything will be good. So yeah, I think that is about it for the intro. So I guess we can get started with the knitting. And I have a finished object for you guys. So I was doing a test knit for Tammy Gore. And it was the Namibia shawl. Y'all, I'm butchering that. That is not right. Namibia shawl. Maybe that's what it's called. Hold on, I'm just gonna show you. When it loads, I'll show you. So it's called that. Whatever that is. Namibia is what I wanted to say. My son is acting crazy back there. Don't know what's happening. But my husband is here to watch him. So I'm going to let Daddy handle it and not just come and swoop in. So the Namibia shawl. So last you guys saw, I was about right there. And now I'm all done. This shawl is huge. I feel like I'm not sure if it was meant to be huge or not. Well, I mean, Tammy Gore shawls, this is a Tammy Gore pattern. They come out pretty big. So, and this is before blocking, and I haven't woven in the ends. So yeah, this is what I have so far. I can take this off because I'm done. That was my little progress keeper. But yeah, so here, wait, I'm gonna put it real close. Here it is. I'm gonna try not to rush because I worked so hard and I want you guys to see it. Oh, you can definitely see the color difference. Okay, so let's talk about it. So it called for three colors and certain, amounts of colors. The amounts I used were, this was a full skein, the speckled was a full skein, and then the mustard and this dark color, those were scraps. And as you can see, I get down here to like some gray area. This is also a scrap. So I'm going to show you what all I have left of each color. So this is what I had. This is what I had left of the mustard color. I wonder if you guys can hear him crying. I don't know. This is all I had left of my speckled color. This is all I had left of my darker color. So pretty much this. And then this is what I have left of the gray color. So I think this color is Coal Miner's Daughter. I'm 99% sure that this is Coal Miner's Daughter by Lolo Did It. I know this color is Folsom by Lolo Did It. I am not sure what this mustard color is. I used it on another... I used it on another shawl, and you can totally go back to my podcast way back, like, I don't know what episode it is, but I know I used this yarn and I showed it on the podcast. So just kind of, I know it's like in the 1, 2, 3 range, like the single digits. It's probably in there where you can see what colorway this was. If I am not lazy, I'll definitely look it up for you guys. And go back. I don't really like to watch myself because I hate the sound of my voice, but for you guys, I can endure it to find out what colorway this is. And then this, I finally started knitting with my Harry Potter Yarn Club, because it's not Yarn and Charm Club because I don't got no charms, but it's the Harry Potter Yarn Club with Molly of a Homespun House. So this was the Night Bus January colorway. It's all falling off. The Night Bus January colorway. So yeah, so I'm totally in love with this. This is so cozy. So just like this, I'm just super happy and warm. So guess it doesn't want to be on my head, so I'll go ahead and take it off. So yeah, so we got some free needles, and I knit these on a size 6 4mm needles, and these are Knitter's Pride the Melody set interchangeable needles. And they are not, it depends on what yarn you use for these needles. When I was using Folsom by Lolo Did It, it felt really scratchy and like laggy. But when I was using my homespun house, because my homespun house is cashmere, it was more of an exquisite knit, shall I say. And this feels a little cashmere-y too, I think. And it glided really good as well. So, yeah. So that is my first finish. Well, my only finished object, really. So, of course, when you finish something, you have to cast something on instead of finishing something that you already started. So, let me go ahead and show you what I've been working on. So, we'll start with the old one and then we'll go on to the new one. So, I have been working on my Windswept shawl by Molly from a Homespun House, her pattern. And I was here before, so I'm still in the textured stockinette texture section. So I was here before, and this is how much I've gotten done in the past couple of days, because I was really pushing to have this done by the deadline. So, and I got it done 5 days before. Okay, so this is all that I've done today. I took this to work with me. So yeah, so this is coming out really, really pretty. I'm super excited. Super excited about this knit. So this, like I said, is a Windswept shawl, and this yarn is by Legacy Fiber Arts in the Edward Scissorhands colorway. And at first I was like, oh, I just want to knit it because Chelsea's knitting it and I just think she's cool and I just want to copy her. But as I'm knitting this, I have the perfect outfit for it. It's a white dress with, It's just a plain white dress, but I know if I put a plain white dress with this, it'll really pop. Alright, excuse me just a second, having some technical difficulties. Just talk amongst yourselves. Perfect. Okay. Back in business. Whew. Who charges their camera before podcasting? A regular podcaster, right? A good one, if you will. Not this one. Okay. Anyway. So, Legacy Fiber Arts in the Edward Scissorhands colorway. So, like I was saying, at first I was like, I don't want to copy. I just want to copy Chelsea because I think she's amazing. But when I got the yarn, perfect outfit, da da da. But also, I am in love with what this looks like. It's just like this beautiful mauve pink. It's got these, this mauvey pink. And then, like, as I'm knitting with it, there's like little specks of like mustardy color or like a little hint of reddish, and it's just like little specks, like you wouldn't see it unless you're knitting with it. So when I go past those, I'm like, oh, a cute little surprise. So I went ahead and moved my stitch marker so I remembered. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Is really soothing. I don't know if it's because it's Legacy Fiber Arts yarn, Molly of a Homespun House. They're so peaceful to just watch and chat with on their podcasts. So I guess that's why I feel so at peace when I knit this. So I'm actually almost done with this portion, and then I'll go on to the next portion. I just want to make sure I'm giving everything time so you can see it. So can you see? Oh, you can really see the texture there. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And it's a little later in the evening than I'm used to podcasting, so I'm not sure. I mean, the colors are coming out great, so I'm not upset. But yeah, it's just a little later than usual. And I got off work. I usually don't, podcast till like in the morning sometime. But I figured this was a great time since my husband was home. He has Aiden and all that jazz. Excuse me. Okay. My next work in progress is one that is near and dear to my heart. I'm smiling so big. So, like I stated before, me and my husband, our anniversary is on Cinco de Mayo. We got married. Basically, we were working. I had 2 jobs at the time, so we worked at a restaurant together at the same time. And as we're sitting there, he says, let's just go ahead and do it. And I said, well, I had plans. I wanted to do it on the same day I asked you to be my boyfriend, on the same day you asked me to be your wife. I want to keep that going for you because, sometimes men forget. You can't forget if it's the same day the whole time. So that was my excuse. I didn't want to do it then because I want to do it on the same day. But he was just really adamant. No, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. And like, all I can think about is that song, Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge. That's basically what he's saying. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. So, you know what? I just took it. A lot of people say, man, if someone was proposing me like that, I wouldn't take it. I just took it. I said, okay. So, my one condition was, if we can't get married on the day that I pick, which was February 16th, I said we at least have to get married on a double-digit day. So like 2244, something like that. It happened to be 5/5, Cinco de Mayo. So that is when we went to the courthouse, and we It was so casual. Like my brother was there in sweatpants, and his brother had on a shirt that had a tuxedo. It wasn't really a real tuxedo, and he had on jeans. But I loved everything about it. It was everything. Cuz in that moment you don't really think about, oh, they have on jeans and da da da. You just think someone asked me to be their wife and now I'm someone's wife. I'm so excited. All this to say, we got married on Cinco de Mayo. And also in this year, Lolo Did It was doing the hippos for holidays. And she happened to do a hippo for Cinco. So I said, yes, I have to get a hippo for Cinco because my anniversary is on Cinco de Mayo. That would just, make my spirit soar. Is that a song? I don't know. It would make my spirit soar if I had that yarn. So I bought one skein. And then I bought one skein and I was like, yeah, I'll just make a shawl or a hat or something like that. Then I get an email saying that one of your patterns has updated. And I was like, okay, cool. One of my patterns, I'm excited. Yes, a bigger color-filled shawl. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how it's to her elbows. I love big shawls. You guys know I love big shawls. And I made the color-filled shawl once before. And what I didn't realize was that I made it with the wrong weight of yarn. So one weight of yarn was fingering and one was DK. And I didn't know. So I ended up, it doesn't look exactly the same. So this is another project that I get to watch and see how I've grown as a knitter and see the differences in them. And I'll definitely show you guys as I go on. But yeah, so maybe I should stop rambling and show you my color-filled shawl. And this is where I am so far. My husband had to work on our anniversary, so of course I celebrated with casting this on. And I made sure this was casted off first, so that way I earned a cast on instead of just casting on at will, because I'm that kind of girl. I'm like, oh, there's too much on the needles, I won't cast it on, but I really, really want to, but I won't. But I said, no, get this off the needles. Cast this baby on. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm not far in. But, yeah, oh, it looks even better on the camera. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, so the speckle is Hippo for Cinco. And this dark gray is Lolo Did It. Yeah, Lolo Did It in the colorway Coal Miner's Daughter. As you can see, so both my guys are basically in one shawl. My dad's a coal miner, and my husband married me on Cinco de Mayo. So I am so happy. I thought I saw a spider. Did you see that fear in my eyes when I looked up? It was Lent. It was Lent. Okay. And that's not all I've been working on. I have a third project, but I can't really talk about it. What? I'm mysterious? Yes, I can't talk about it. Because it's a gift knit for someone super duper special, and I can't tell you. So, yeah. So, now we can go on to some shopping shenanigans, or I guess Happy Mail, because I haven't bought anything. I actually just went to the mailbox today, and I got my Knit Picks magazine. And this is so enabling. I just sit here and think, God, I just want to buy all the sweater quantities out of here. Just like all of them. Just like all of them. Just like all of them. Wow, Kira, you are full of surprises. But just look, they have like cute stuff like this. You sock lovers would love that. So, I love looking in this when I'm not knitting or anything. So, we have our hold on. Let's try to make sure I'm not trying to show anybody's address. But of course we have our homespun house yarn, guys. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks to open it with you, so let's get her open. Let's see if I'm going to need an adult. Alright, I'm going to close my eyes and just stick my hand in there. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready? I think this is just paper. Okay. Okay. Do you see it? Is it beautiful? I'm so nervous. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Oh, this is different than... Okay. I'm excited. Alright, so this is April. Oh, wow. And I only didn't give a disclaimer because it's May. It's the beginning-ish of May, and I feel like everybody got theirs, so that's why I didn't give a disclaimer. I'm kind of just late showing it. Oh, wow. This is pretty. I should have... Okay, I'm not going to say that. Because then it'll reveal what I'm doing in secret. Alright, so this is called Unregistered Animagi. And it is some beautiful, I got some pink in here. I got some green, some like turquoise goodness going on. I got some dark speckles going on. I'm assuming this is purpley. But I love how lightly speckled this is, and it's more so showing off the color of the yarn up under it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. But yeah, I'm in love with this. So, April. So this is January, and I think I want to go in order. I'm still debating. Yeah. So right here, this is January. So this is the, yeah, this is the night bus. Oh wow, look at that pop right there. I almost sung that song. Okay, I'm gonna get it together, guys. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so this is January of 2018. So I'm super excited. I wonder if I saved the tag. I think I'm gonna save the tag. Is that weird to save the tags? Someone comment below if you save the tags to like yarn clubs and stuff. Hold on, my husband's calling. Hello, husband. I did not. I'm actually in the living room podcasting. No, I didn't. I'm in the room podcasting. You can come in here and podcast with me if you'd like. Okay. Okay. No, don't say that. Oh, well, go ahead, put the game in, and then let it do its thug thizzle. And I'm gonna walk back there when I'm done podcasting. Do you like to say hi to the people? No, you don't want to say hi to the people? Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Husband said I left him. And I'm like, no, I'm in the other room. Anyway, comment down below if you save your yarn charm clubs taggy things. I kind of want to. My mom thinks that's hoarding, so I don't know. This is upside down. So yeah. Beautiful. I have not been displeased. I have not been just like, oh, this is ugly yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say yarn is ugly, but like, oh, those aren't colors that I would use. Because even this, though it's like pink and stuff, like this dark thing, I could put something dark with this and just make this into like something like this. How this is dark and mysterious, and you're just like, how is that Harry Potter? And you know what I'm saying? So I could do something with this. I like dark colors if it's not. Well, dark colors and gray. Gray is my jam. But, yeah. And this is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. Yeah. Alright, that is all the physical knitting stuff that I have for you. So I guess all I have now is random thoughts and feelings. So I was watching the Quirky Monday Craftcast with Kalisha. Hi, Kalisha. And Kalisha, she's always so in tune with her emotions. She is not afraid to talk about them, which makes it's inspirational, honestly. And it kind of makes me a lot more open to share my emotions with you guys. So I thought I would today, because today I wouldn't say I did something bad, but I did something that was unnecessary based on my emotions. So I have really bad anxiety, and I don't know the extent of how bad the anxiety is. I just know that, that my husband will tell me that, I'm a little distrusting because I'm a Scorpio and stuff. And my mom will be like, your anxiety is really bad. So I don't really know the extent of it. And I think I saw the extent of it today. So today I was at work and my husband's home with Aiden. My husband is the best person with babies. He raised his siblings, he raised his cousins. So I should not have been as worried as I was when I was at work. It started at about 10:30-ish. I called and he didn't answer. I said, okay, maybe he's sleeping. So I gave it an hour and I called at 11. He didn't answer. When I stay with Aiden, he doesn't sleep like that, like all the time. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe he sleeps all the time and I just don't. So I don't really know how to take naps, basically. So at 11, I said I'll give him. So this is when I'm like thinking of the worst, like, oh, maybe he didn't hear Aiden crying, and maybe, I don't know. I was just thinking like the worst that you could possibly be thinking. So at 10, no, this is 11. So 11:30, at this point I'm on call number like 5 or 6 because I am calling constantly calling. And in my mind, I'm just like, if he just answers and he just says, we're sleeping, I'm okay, then I'll be okay. But he wasn't doing that. He wasn't answering. So I said I'd give it till 12. And if I don't hear from him, then I'm leaving work to come check on them. Because I can't deal with this unknowing if anybody's okay. So I gave it till 12. And I was like, okay, you're overreacting. Just calm down. I even tried to talk to some of my coworkers, like, hey, were you guys this nervous as like a new mom? Because it's probably just me being a new mom and I just have new mom jitters and I need to relax. And they're like, yeah, he's probably just sleeping. And I was like, yeah, they do sleep. And I should think that they're just sleeping. So at this point, I am hyperventilating. I'm at my desk just, it's okay. Just relax. Like, I'm trying to literally calm myself down from a panic attack because I cannot get in touch with my husband and my baby. So, at this point, I'm at call number 8 or 9, and it is 12:50. Still no answer. I said, okay, at 1 o'clock, I'm definitely leaving if he does not answer the phone at all. So, 1 o'clock comes, I don't get a call, and I leave. I tell my boss, look, I need to go check on my baby and my husband. I need to go. And I leave. And as I'm driving down the highway, my husband calls. And he goes, did you call me 10 times? And I said, yes, I did. Are you okay? And he says, we were asleep the entire time. They were sleeping the entire time. So now I look like a jerk. I look like I don't trust my husband with the baby, and I can't. And that, I tried to tell him that wasn't the case. It wasn't that I didn't trust him with the baby. It was the fact that he wasn't answering. Anxiety, it takes you there. So I think this has opened my eyes to maybe I do have a slight anxiety, because my mind was everywhere. I was everywhere. My mind was everywhere. I was, like I said, thinking the worst. I didn't know what to think, how to feel. Hyperventilating at my desk. Literally. Hyperventilating at my desk. So, I guess all this to say, any new moms, any expecting moms out there, you gotta trust your partner. If your partner, is there, you have to trust that everything is okay, and don't have anxiety. It's going to be okay, I promise. And it's gonna get better, so you don't have to worry about anything, because it's gonna get better. So I think that is my scary mind story of the day that I've told you. So I'm knitting now, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I want to talk about. I don't think there's anything else I wish to discuss. I'm just, during the rest of the week, I'll be just knitting and, knitting and knitting some more. Oh, I can tell you about my needles that I'm using. So on both the projects that I showed you, I'm actually using Haya Sharps, which are my favorite needles in the universe. And yeah. Oh, and for my anniversary, my husband got me the last 3 installments of my latest 3 installments of the Harry Potter Yarn and Charm Club. And they will be the last 3 installments that'll be shipping from Germany, because Molly of a Homespun House is moving to America. I'm so excited. I also plan on making an acrylic sweater. And who inspired me to do that? Well, none other than Kalisha from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. I want to be other people so bad. Is it obvious? But yeah, she inspired me to make a sweater out of acrylic yarn, just because I have a baby now. I need to budget my money. I only, get expensive yarns on occasion, so I did, get the Homespun House yarn as a gift for my anniversary. And these other yarns were in stash, so I haven't really bought anything that I can tell you about. But that other thing I bought is not for me. Again, it's a gift knit and I can't tell you. But, yeah, so I think that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you liked it. And if you did, give it a humongous thumbs up and subscribe. Join the alliance because knitting is my superpower because I'm a superhero. And also comment down below if you just want to say hi or anything about the podcast at all or anything. And yeah, until next time, I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and have a happy time knitting, crocheting, sewing, doing whatever it is that brings you joy. Bye.